I just try to record it. They just I guess they stopped it some way, some form. But I guess it wasn't meant to go out. So, anyways, we're gonna start it off again. First and foremost, giving all praises, glory, honor due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right. To the hopeful elect out there, Shalom, and who's pushing His word, in sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, so we getting straight into the scriptures. Let's go. Let's start off with Deuteronomy chapter 32, and let's get straight to the point. I'll start with verse 7. It says, "Remember the days of old, consider ye years, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee." Okay, it says, verse 8 says, "When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel." Yeah, the Lord who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus, he's about separation. Okay, contrary to popular belief, our people, think they wanna, uh, they call themselves making it when they can get out the hood and, you know, uh, move amongst the suburbs, in the suburbs, so to speak, and and and, and be with these fucking devils, man. Okay, they get beside them, and uh, and then they have to put on this act, okay, as if they not from the hood, or then these crackers have to, they have to put on this act as if they don't hate you niggas, man. But they have an undying hatred for you, man. But you niggas have an undying love for the rest of the nations, mainly Esau, Edom. Okay, try to sucker up to them. Okay, but the Lord is about separation. The Lord is about this separation. The Lord is a racist. When you come to find out, the Lord is only dealing with his people, the Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. Jacob, man, who is the progenitor of the nation of Israel. Okay, it says, "For the house portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance." Okay, let me read that again. "When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel." Okay, and the Most High is about that separation. Okay, here it is today, you know, through we call him Martin Lucifer the Queen. Okay, found out he was bent over. Okay, by the elites. Sold you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians out with his "I Have a Dream" speech, which he didn't even write. Okay, and this kumbaya fucking spirit you niggas always want to have an undying love for the rest of the nations is all I'll get together, and let's all be together. I mean, spirit, this one day I see a black boy and a white girl holding hands and all this madness, which you do have it, okay? But when shit hit the fan, and I'm lating on when shit hit the fan, there's gonna be race wars and race riots out here. The Lord's stirring that up. The Lord's putting it in the spirit. As I'm late on the Alabama brawl, when I saw Jake, I basically looked at it yesterday, you know, and I saw Jake. Basically, I don't know if he was working or not, but I saw Jake telling these devils, basically you gotta move your shit, man. Move your boat out the way, whatever. I mean, see them niggas hop on Jake, man. Long story short, how people that was there had his back, riled up. Who so roused up the lion. I seen how people rouse up, but that was that was nothing. Okay, that was nothing. Okay, these people got a years ahead of you and technology and weaponry and war. Okay, this be real. Everything that Jake has, the Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, talking about the weapons of war and swords, has been given to you by the so-called white men. Right? These niggas got laser beams out of space, heart attack guns, all types of weaponry. Okay, but you didn't. I mean, you gave him the, you get Jake go, you gave him the hands, you gave him the, that's all a nigga knows, man. Some hands, man. And people who are, us, we more, we have a little ground game, hands and, but ultimately, Most High, how about Shimmy? I was trying to stir up this spirit of hatred, and it's going to be waste wars out here, man. Okay, let's go from there. Let's go to Isaiah. Uh, let's start with for the evil and the wicked for the let's start with verse 11. It says Isaiah 13 and 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Okay, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Okay, and who's the proudest people on the planet Earth? Okay, Esau, Edom. Okay, through the military. Okay, through the technology. Okay, I mean, think about it. Okay, the people who's going around raping, robbing, and pillaging other countries and nations for the resources have the chance and the mindset to be proud, because that's what they're doing. Okay, getting the rest of these nations to accept their philosophies and doctrines. Okay, to the point where, to what? To the point where these nations are fucking mad, man. As the scriptures say, they mad, and there's gonna be race war. Hey, when these race wars pop off, the rest of these nations, the rest of these dark nations, is gonna get it in on Esau as well. Okay. Okay, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Salaki, I'm walking through this cut, man. So I gotta be careful when I'm walking, man. Stepping on none of this madness, yo. Speaking of that, I gotta go get me some hiking boots, some boots, something like that, man. I ain't about to be out here shit biting me and all that. Salakia, Isaiah 13 and 11, and I will punish the world for their evil. Okay, the Lord is bringing judgment. Okay, He's gonna bring judgment through Esau. Esau gonna get down too. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas gotta die. Okay, but ultimately, through the spirit of Habashim Yahushua, He's gonna give His elect men spiritual power. They're gonna give it up too. Okay, spiritual power is coming to the hopeful elect men. Okay, because not all men shall taste death. That's the scriptures say. Okay, and the Most High gonna give His spirit to this hopeful elect men. Okay, they're gonna get busy and they're gonna take the kingdom. Okay. It says And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked of their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Okay? Esau, Edom. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Okay? Talking about the Israelite man. Okay? Who's dealing with this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. The truth of these scriptures. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall be removed out of place. That's going into the nuclear destruction. You know, the scriptures say how the earth will be rocked to and fro like a drunkard. Okay? When the nuclear missiles hit, in the wrath, it says, in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chase roe. Yeah? Okay, who's going to be as a chase roe? A roe is a young buck, a deer. Okay? And it should be as the chase roe, and as a sheep, okay, that no man taketh up. Yeah, lost, with no shepherd. A sheep with no shepherd is out there, ready to be preyed upon. Okay, that's going to be the so-called white men, ready to be preyed upon out here. Okay? You elites, you're going to be hiding somewhere in your doomsday preppers. You're going to be hiding somewhere in your bunkers. Okay? Ultimately, we're going to get it into you devils too. Okay? You're going to be the first fruits of slavery. All right? Salaki, let me read this. I'm getting off topic. Okay? Fucking mosquitoes out here, man. Shit, man. Get out my ear. Okay? And it shall be as the chase roe. Okay? Yeah, you so-called white people going to be as the chase roe. Okay? You're gonna be getting chased from town to town, from city to city, state to state, from coast to coast, from east to west, to north to south. Okay? When all hell breaks loose, and when these race wars and race riots and these food riots break out, there's going to be a famine. It's going to be a famine. Okay? As the scriptures speak of, it's going to be a famine. Okay? Let me see if I'm still recording, because you know how they like to do. Okay, cut my video off out of nowhere. Okay? And that shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. And this day, you know, who's have this interracial dating, they gonna turn to their own people. They gonna go back home. The ones who came over here and set up shop from the other nations, they get loans. Okay, come in here, set up shop. Okay, make money off you Israelites. Okay, they gonna return to their own people when they see shit is hit the fan. Some gonna remain here because they think America is gonna flourish and continue. Okay, which is not. Okay, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a special judgment for this place, and he loves drama. Okay, so before he's gonna obliterate the spot. Okay, he's gonna have his men get down. He's gonna have these rest of the nations, the Israelites and the rest of these nations, okay, put work in on Esau's ass. Okay, and ultimately these rest of the nations are gonna get it too. Therefore, I will Shalakia. What it says, I'll read 14 again, and it shall be as the chase roe, and as the sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn into his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. thrust through. Yeah, you're gonna be smited, okay? Thrust through. You're gonna be killed, man. Keep it short, plain, and to the point. Everyone who wants to be in this uh, undying and unforgiveful spirit for their enemies, because you have enemies, you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. You're gonna find that out, okay? The hard way in that day, that you have enemies pursuant to Psalm the 83rd chapter, and it's in various scriptures, okay? Sirach tells you never to trust thy enemies, 12 and 10. Ecclesiasticus, never trust thy enemy. You're gonna find out that you have enemies. You know, you want to move amongst the neighborhood and the suburbs, you know, to get away. I mean, which is nothing wrong with that, but you're gonna, you know, never forget that these devils, they hate the Lord, man. Okay, some of us being us, you know, with the confusion of face. Okay, but most of these devils out here hate the Lord through the Lord's statutes, commandments, haven't had before. They don't even know why they hate you. They just hate you. Okay? Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined to them shall fall by the sword. Okay? For you niggas who don't want to get down with the program, you gonna die right along with the rest of the nations. The so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces. Okay, we ain't gonna have no spare, no pity. We're not gonna have spare and no pity for your children, right? You don't spare no, because you haven't spared, uh, 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 you know, empathy or pity for our children all the way to this day. Okay. And I didn't even bring my wallet. Man, oh well. Let me turn around. Okay, so everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Okay? Yeah, we're going to get busy in your children too. Okay? We're not sparing your children. Oh, my baby. You know what I mean? Not giving a damn about your newborns. Okay? And another scripture says you can be, you shall dash them, into pieces. You know, smash them against the rocks. Dash to pieces before their eyes. Their house shall be spoiled. Yeah, because you hoarding. A lot of you so-called white people know that it's going to be an economic collapse out here. And you saving up on that silver, you saving up on that gold. Okay, we're going to take that. The Israelite man is going to take that. Okay? The ones who the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua give that spiritual power to. Because certain brothers are going to get that spiritual power and get busy on you devils and the rest of the nations. Okay? And you're going to be asked to chase row. Okay? Remember how back in the slavery days, how Jacob escaped, and you come after us on horsebacks and with your dogs, and we'll flee up a tree. Okay? It's gonna be worse than that. And you got all your chariots and your horses. Okay? What you're talking about, your modern day vehicles. Okay? You ain't gonna know what to do. I can't really wait for that day. Okay? Because we hasten the day ultimately of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, looking to get the fuck up out of here, talking about America, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. nor this madness and abominations that are pushed and promoted here. Okay? It says their children also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. Okay? All you big mansion motherfuckers out there who living good. Okay? That shit gonna be robbed and spoiled. Okay? And their wives ravished, and your good looking, the good looking of you Edomite women gonna get raped. Okay? You know, you're gonna get raped, man. Period. The Lord's gonna, and we don't know who, which and who. Okay? But ultimately, you know, it's some of you Edomite women that look good out there. Just put it out there. It's some of you Edomite women that look good out there. Okay? And it's not like I have an undying love for the so-called white woman, the Edomite woman. But the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is going to put that spirit of vengeance and being vengeful in our minds, in our hearts, our minds. Okay? And you raped our women, you going to get raped. You killed our babies, your baby's going to get killed. We ain't going to spare, have no pity on you on that day. Because it's going to be the spirit of the Lord that's be upon us to do this. Right now, we don't even use, okay, the percentage of our brain to have that anger and undying hatred for you devils. Even though we hate you motherfuckers. Okay? And your wives shall be ravished. Okay? So let's go from let's go to what am I missing? Let's go to Micah. Yeah, let's go to Micah. Micah chapter 5, let's get to the point. Verse 7, it says, and the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many as a dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for men, nor waiteth for the sons of men. Okay, talking about the rest of the nations. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles. Okay, and in this particular verse and chapter, the Gentiles are a representation of the rest of the nations. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of the nation, in the midst of many people. Okay, because America has all nations, is a great melting pot, has all nations. Okay, over here in the land of America, what they call the quote unquote the land of the free. There ain't shit free here, man. You gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for death over here. Okay? You gotta pay for natural resources over here. You gotta pay for water. Okay, a natural resource. You gotta pay for internet. Okay? Man, ain't shit free over here in the land of America. Okay? Death to America and all who oppose the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Abba, man. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. Okay, verse 8, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, okay, the rest of the nations, in the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest. Okay, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep. Okay, amongst the flocks of sheep. I'm about to walk in front of somebody cutting their grasses and a couple of dogs. So, Salakia. Okay, And so you find a young lion amongst sheep, a flock of sheep. What happens? That young lion is gonna get busy, man. Blood shattered. You know what I mean? That lion ain't gonna have no pity on a sheep, man. Okay. It says, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Right? And there's nothing that's gonna be able to save you, you so-called white people, when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gives his men that spiritual power in that day. Okay? Who can deliver? And none can deliver. Okay? It says, thy hand shall be lifted up upon thy adversaries, and all thy enemies shall be cut off. Again, you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, the Israelites, you have enemies, man. You're going to find that out the hard way for those who want to be in this coon-ass spirit, man. Okay? This, you know, I love this, the white man and the rest of the nation's spirit, man. Okay? Don't get it twisted, man. We gotta get along to survive right now, man. We gotta use wisdom, man. We gotta be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But in the back of our head, man, we don't give a fuck about the rest of the nations, man. The Lord don't give a damn about the rest of these nations, man. And we see and experience that, okay? You see how these devils don't give a fuck about Jake, okay? And that's how really all they really think. No matter how they try to bake you a pie and give you that sweet talk, you know. The scriptures say never trust thy enemy, you know. They come smiling and try to wave and, you know, give you this I won't hurt you demeanor. Okay? That's lucky. It says, thy hand shall be lifted up upon thy adversaries, and all thy enemies shall be cut off. All right? Let's go from there. Let's go to Daniel's. Because there's going to be race wars and riots out here. Okay? And ultimately, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be upon, you know, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians to take the kingdom. You take something, you do something, you do that by force. Give me that, okay? By force. There's gonna be a lot of killing in that day, man. Okay? As the scriptures say, as a young lion amongst sheep. Okay? Who's gonna deliver? Daniel 7 and 18. Right. It says, but the saints of the Most High, yeah, you Israelites, shall take the kingdom. Okay? The kingdom representing dominion, power, rulership. Okay? Because pursuant to Job 9:24, let me see if I'm still recording. Job 9:24, you know, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave these devils a time to rule again. Okay? And they're doing it wickedly. You could tell by how the people are reacting. The people are mournful. Even their own people are in mourning. Okay? They're polluting every damn thing, from the air to the water to the food. Okay? To the minds of the people. Right? With all this madness. Okay? All these philosophies and doctrines. All this bullshit, man. Because ultimately they're the wicked. Okay? They can't do no good. Right? But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom and possesses the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. And this is what we waiting on. Okay? We waiting and hasten on the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? And can't wait to get busy. Okay? Who's that? Oh, the elder Apostle Gabar. It's his kingdom. Hold on. It's his kingdom. not yours. You need to learn this, so-called black man. Yeah, and ultimately going into Romans the 13th chapter. Okay, this is the so-called white man kingdom right now. Okay, he's in rulership. Okay, but we can't. We hasten in the day. When the men of the Lord get spiritual power, get busy on the rest of these nations. Our main enemy, Esau, Edom. Okay, and we're gonna take the kingdom. You do that by force, man. Race wars and riots out here. Okay, for the ones who are out there doomsday prepping, and ultimately your elites, your higher echelons who are going to be in the mountains, who's going to have your underground cities and your man. Listen, some of you are going to escape, okay, but you're going to be the first fruits of slavery, man. Man, what I say, Romans 13th, it is his kingdom. Let's get Romans the 13th, because it's, oh no, I'll get that in another lesson. But ultimately, it is the so-called white man kingdom. And you're going to learn that, man. Okay? The vengeance is the Lord, man. You got to wait till he rises up to the prey. Okay? Being you goddamn devils. You so-called white people. Esau, Edom. Because you're going to learn your name. Okay? You're not white, man. There's nothing pure about you. Okay? But yeah, it's his kingdom. And we ought to be in subject to the authorities that's over us. Because ultimately, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, put him over us for our iniquities, man. Our breaking of the covenant, our agreement that we have with him, the contract, man. So, with that, hey, man, I'm gonna say shalom to the hopeful elect. All praises, glory, honor due to Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Okay, and until next time, shalom.